Hi guys, it's Jo. Welcome to Raw. I wanted to jump on and speak with you about embracing all of you. In the last, in the last however long, I've really been struggling with myself because I analyze myself and I self-analyze continually about being a better person and being of love, being of light, being of service to others, which I do believe is my purpose here on this earth. However, there is two aspects of me that I keep forgetting to embrace, and that is my inner child, and that is the dark side of me. Have never felt comfortable with the dark side of me. Now, the dark side of me, I have just figured out, is actually also protecting me, the same as the light is, and the same as the inner child is. And I've had to embrace all of them, bring them all into my center of my heart. When I went back and thought about some blockages that I've had, I was a 4-year-old girl and I was hiding because nobody ever saw me or felt me or knew who I was. And, I visually put my hands out to her and I just held her and I told her she's safe. She's allowed to dance and she's allowed to have fun and she's allowed to not be so damn serious all the time. And I realized how much of an important part that is, that I think a lot of us miss. We just because we get older and we have responsibilities and things can be really down, that we forget to be children and to be childlike. And so I'm really embracing her because she's a really important part of me as well. And the other thing is the dark side of me. And that I realized the other day that the dark side of me doesn't necessarily have to be angry or vengeful or mean, any of that. The dark side of me is also protecting me, the same as the light side is. The dark side is letting me recognize that I'm allowed to have a say, I'm allowed to have a voice, I'm allowed to love myself, I'm allowed to stand up for myself, and that is of so much importance, the same as the light and the love. Because I think that especially when you are here on this planet and you have a calling to help other people and to hold the light and to hold space for other people, I think we forget to embrace all of ourselves and be, I guess, what society would say, be selfish. So coming back to self and realizing that it's okay to say no, and it's okay to put boundaries up, and it's okay to speak your truth. And that is not necessarily, of the dark, but it's embracing part of you that you may not feel so comfortable with. So I just wanted to share that because I do believe that a lot of people forget that we have different parts of ourselves. We have so many different facets that make up who we are, and sometimes we're so disconnected from those things that's why we feel out of balance. And so in doing so and embracing those different elements of ourselves, that then we can feel more whole and balanced. I believe we still need to feel things, definitely need to feel things, flow with things and let things go. It is healthy. I think that blocking off and not dealing with anything, eventually it sits in your body and it can make you sick. It can as I know, it can give you cancer, it can give you kidney stones, it can make you really ill, tonsils, etc. So I do believe that we really need to be aware and stop being so hard on ourselves about trying to analyze everything. I'm forever trying to be a better person, but instead of being a better person, I'm actually going to now try and embrace all of me. Instead of working on just being good, I'm going to work on embracing all assets of who I am as a person. So I hope that kind of helps you if that's something that you're kind of drawn to, and embracing your whole true self, because I really think it's really important to find that balance, and that also just brings you back to love, because I do believe that there is nothing else but thank you and I love you, and that is including for ourselves. I need to thank myself and love myself for everything I've done, how I've grown, what I've been through, to be able to heal, and just keep going with what's happening and just go with the flow. Sit back, see what's going to happen next, I guess. But the only person that you can really look after and love is yourself, and be there for you. And hopefully that energy will, pass on to other people, and that they will start doing the same for themselves. And then we can hopefully all join together and feel more love for each other and understanding for each other, which I think would definitely help make this world a lot nicer place to live in. Anyway, that's it for me. Bye.